Welcome everyone to the discussion of CL3 paper discussion. We are going to discuss the recent examination paper, July 2022, CL3 exam paper we are going to discuss today. Then first I will give a brief as usual. When you are sitting for CL3 exam paper, there are 3 sections. First section 10 MCQs which will give you 2 marks each. That means 20 marks is the coverage. Then the second section, there are 10 marks given to the each question of 4 questions there, therefore 40 marks will be given. The final section, section 3, you will be given 2 essay type questions again, but they will offer 20 marks each, that is mean 40 marks for the remaining 2 questions. This is the paper structure, and I think you all have gone through and you have experienced and you have done some past papers. It is a 3-hour paper and you will be given 15-minute reading and planning time. During that reading and planning time, you have to properly plan the what are the question, what are the sequence of question you are going to attempt, and you can get an idea about, rough idea about your paper too, and plan the answer, the sequence of question you are going to answer. Okay, without wasting any time, we will directly move to the section 1. This is very interesting part, MCQ part, right? Section 1, the prescribed time is 36 minutes. That means 1.8 minutes per question, because it has given 20 marks for this section, therefore 1.88 minutes per question, that is 36 minutes. You should not spare any minute beyond 36. Within 36 minutes you have to attempt. Okay, first we will look at question number 1, first MCQ question, right? Look at what it says. A book publisher follows total quality management, TQM, right, practices, and in order to achieve continuous improvement, quality costs are evaluated on a monthly basis. Quality costs you are evaluating on a monthly basis, right? Consider the following quality cost item reported during the last month. There are 4 quality cost items. Okay, they have been given 1 to 4. Prior to that, we will read the question. What is the requirement? Which of the above quality cost item reported during the last month are cost of non-conformance? Cost of quality non-conformance. Cost of quality, generally we are splitting into cost of quality conformance and cost of quality non-conformance. Cost of quality conformance we will divide into 2, prevention and appraisal. Cost of quality non-conformance we will divide into 2, internal failure and external failure. That means if you are not comply with required quality standards or customer requirement, we will call them at cost of quality non-conformance, right? They ask, out of these 4, what you can decide as cost of quality non-conformance, which is not complied with required quality standard. Okay, we will mark, right? Professional fees paid for editing and proofreading activities. Okay, now you are giving professional fees paid for editing and professional proofreading. You have to do it. It's kind of prevention activity. You are going to eliminate any, I will say this is correct. You are going to eliminate any defect during the process. That is kind of you are going to maintain quality. Therefore, here this is not cost of quality non-conformance, this is cost of quality conformance, right? Therefore, sorry, this should be wrong, this is not a part of this one. Cost incurred to correct printing mistake found after completion of the batch. Yes, once you have completed, you have found some errors and defects, then that is internal failure. Therefore, this one should be there. This is called, I will say, internal failure. Internal failure. This one, professional fees, this is the prevention. Prevention. It is cost of quality conformance. Bad comments and low ratings from the readers due to errors in the content, that is we call external failure. Again, you are not following required quality standards. Okay. Therefore, this should be there in the answers. Then salary is paid to the inspector who randomly checks, that is called again appraisal, right? Appraisal, prevention or appraisal. This is not a part. Therefore, answer should be 2 and 3. 2 and 3, you have to select answer B. That is the correct answer. Correct answer is answer B, right? Okay. Now that is question number 1 we have done. Okay, then we will move to question number 2. Question number 2. Okay. Consider the following relation to business process re-engineering. Business process re-engineering means we are going to do a significant change, okay, dramatic change into the current business operation. That is called BPR, right? What it asks, there are 4 statements given. Prior to read these 4 statements, we will see what is the requirement to do. Then you can get an idea while reading this statement, you can identify which are the correct answer. Which of the above could be reasons for the failure to deliver transformative and sustainable result from BPR initiative? It asks why BPR is failed. What are the reasons for failure, or you may not get the exact result as you expected? What are the reasons for failure in BPR? Okay, now we can read. Okay, first one, poor understanding of organizational goals prior to BPR initiative. We will just start, we need to do a significant change, but you have not understand organization goals, then definitely you will fail. Therefore, this one is correct. Yes, this is one reason you will fail it. Okay. Number 2, attempts to re-engineer internal processes focused on customer service. Yes, you have to realign your entire operation in order to focus on customer requirement. Then if you focus and if you do like that, it will be success. Therefore, this should not be an answer. It is wrong. Because it is not a reason for failure. It is a reason for success. Therefore, answer 2 is not accurate. It is a success factor. Third one, employees' resistance to changing job roles, levels of authority and reporting relationships and methods, etc. Resistant to change. Generally, if you are in a comfort zone, if you are doing a same thing again and again, and if you are very familiar with the current environment, you are not going to undertake new challenge, or you don't want to change. That is called resistant to change. When the resistance to change exists, definitely BPR will fail. Because if it is flexible, then you can easily achieve that target. Therefore, that is one reason most of the scenario BPR will fail due to resistance to change. Fourth one, BPR initiatives which lack clear, focused, consistent ongoing communication to all levels of the company. Because when you are going to do a change, you have to be properly communicate, these are the changes we are going to do, and it should be properly communicated, it should be properly evaluated, and it should be an ongoing process. Then this continuation is, if you have lost, most of the time it will happen, then definitely you will end up with nothing, or sometimes the expected objective you won't achieve. That is another reason BPR will fail. The answer should be 1, 3 and 4. That's available in answer B. Answer B is the correct one. B is the correct one. Okay, we have done second question as well. Right. While you are reading, you have to recall the things what you have already learned. Right. Because this is not a difficult task, this is not a big issue or big question. You can easily answer, and if you have proper understanding of the concepts. Right. We will move to the next illustration. Question number 3. Okay, question number 3. An apparel manufacturing company has recorded an actual learning rate of 80%. Actual learning rate 80. In comparison with the learning rate of 70% predicted, they have expect the learning rate will be 70%, but actual learning rate is 80%. That is good. At the time of planning production, the following were presented as possible reason for this variance. Okay, there are 4 reasons were given. Reason for the above difference in the actual learning rate would be your learning rate increase from 70 to 80. If it is going up, mean your learning rate is high. That means you can save more time. Then you can see there are 4 reasons given. What could be the reason your learning rate going up? Staff turnover was recorded at its bare minimum during the period. If staff turnover is reducing, that means staff retention is there, employees are getting experience. When they are getting experience, they can perform the task much as possible with compared to regular turnover. I mean, if the employees are recruited regularly or employees are leaving the company, then you can't maintain that learning rate. Learning rate will decline if the employees are leaving the company. But if the employee turnover is lower, that means employees will retain longer period, then they will experience. When they become more experienced, and the learning rate will go up. Therefore, this one is correct. I am telling you, number 1 should be taken as correct. That is a correct answer. Production stoppages were higher than expected. If production stoppages were there than expected, learning rate will decline, because while you are continuing the production, it will stop. Then learning rate get affected badly. Therefore, this is not an accurate one. 2 is not an accurate. Unprecedented delays in material supply. If the material supply are not there, then production flow won't run smoothly. If it runs smoothly, only the learning rate will fall. Then again, this is not a reason. Production staff was familiar with the design of the product. If they familiar, they can do it easily, right? Therefore, learning rate will go up. That is correct. Therefore, answer should be 1 and 4. It's available in answer B. Right. 1 and 4. That is answer B. That is question number 3. When you are applying learning rate, can you remember when learning rate apply, how to calculate learning application of learning curve theory? Can you remember yx equal ax power b, right? Yx equal x power b, that is the learning equation. If you are producing x number of output, this is the time taken to press unit. This number of output log b represent log learning rate divided by log 2. Log 2, right? You have already learned the learning curve application, right? Okay, we will move forward. Question number 4. Okay, it's a long question, we'll see. A local government is planning to apply life cycle costing technique when accounting for environmental cost of its next highway construction project. Consider the following approaches. There are 3 approaches given. Life cycle costing mean you will consider from the design and development phase to decline phase until it is being closed down, or at the end. Entire life cycle will be considered and cost involved during the life cycle to be considered. That is the principle of life cycle costing. Now, here they are going for life cycle costing for the environmental cost, environmental life cycle costing. They are going to evaluate environmental effect to the natural environment due to this construction of a highway project. Right, there were 3 approaches given. We will see what they asked to do. Which of the above approaches should be considered when applying life cycle costing technique to account the environmental cost. Remember, life cycle costing means from the design phase, even you are designing the highway, you have to consider what is the impact to the natural environment. While you are going to constructing throughout the period, what is the possible impact? You have to consider throughout the period, not only construction, after the construction. You have to look at about entire period during the project, right? Okay. We'll see. There are three statements. What are the three statements? Make an estimate of the environmental cost during the project's life cycle at the architectural design stage itself, so that the project is planned in a manner that aims to reduce the financial burden resulting from the environmental impact. It says at the design phase, you have to consider potential impact to the natural environment and what are the costs associated with that you have to estimate. That is correct. Not only implementation of the project and not at the construction stage of the project, you have to consider at the time of designing the project itself. Therefore, first statement is I am telling you it is correct. It is correct. This one is correct, right? Number 2, obtain the actual environmental cost data, right? Cost data throughout the project life cycle to make appropriate disclosures in the financial statement. In the life cycle costing, we will look at about now in the planning stage. Actual cost data you do not need to disclose only, you have to account it for it. But here after actual environmental cost data throughout the project's life cycle to make appropriate disclosures in the financial statement. No, when we are going to evaluate the potential impact, you have to consider not actual data, you have to expect, you have to forecast what are the potential impact. This is not accurate. This is not an accurate approach of life cycle costing. At the initial phase, you have to look at. And you have, if there is a potential impact, what you have to do? You have to suggest some strategies to eliminate it, and you have to allocate some relevant funds to remove or mitigate the effect of such project or negative effect to the environment, right? Allocate, yes, allocate funds for the various environmental conservation activities from design to completion of the highway by deciding and scheduling these activities at the very beginning of the project, not during the project, at the very beginning. What are the potential costs that might arise? You have to allocate. As an example, while constructing highway project, there are some conservation activities they have planned. They have built up some fences because some animals or they will going through here and there. Therefore, in order to eliminate that, they have created some fences, they have created some ponds, they have created some different arrangement they have done. They have constructed the highway through a tunnel in order to eliminate or avoid some animal cross paths, right? Therefore, you have to plan it, you have to allocate funds, you have to do some conservation if something is happening, right? That's coming, that is the correct approach. Therefore, 1 and 3 is a correct approach, right? Not just disclosure is not enough, right? Therefore, 1 and 3 is correct. We will see which is the correct answer. One and 3 only, answer should be B. Answer should be B. Right. 1 and 3 only. This is the correct answer. 1 and 3. That is the answer for question number 4. Right. We will move to question number 5. Question number 5. It's a linear programming illustration, right? We will see what they asked to do. In determining the optimal product mix of a company, the following linear programming was constructed. Now you have a linear programming solution. Now it has been drawn, this is a graphical solution, right? Look at it. OPQRS. 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 Right. Those are feasible area in the graph. Okay. Say this one, this point. Sorry. OPQRS. This is feasible area. Right. This is feasible area. I am telling you this is feasible area. This is feasible area. OPQRS. Right. Line 4 represent the contribution line. This is contribution line. When you go through here, that means you until it is cross this OPQRS. Anyway, OC it is 0. PQRS till the last point it is been touched. You can find the optimal solution. Right. Then line 1, 2, 3 represent resource constraint. Okay, line 1, this is 1, 2 and 3 represent constraints. Right. The contribution line 4 and line 2 are parallel. This one and this one are parallel. Samantarai. It's a parallel lines. Right. According to the graph, the optimal product mix at which the contribution maximize lies at. Which contribution maximize? Okay, now you can, this is the contribution line. You can shift this contribution line in rightwards, right? When it moving into rightwards in a parallel like this, even Q also cross, further you can go up, right? Further you can go to the right side. Till this point, it can be moved because parallel, no? These are parallel. Therefore, still R and S, that is up to the maximum in between. You know, when it moves rightward, optimum combination will be there in the farthest from the center, right? When it going to right side, like this, the optimum solution, okay, here it says optimum solution should not be P, it not be Q, right? Q, R, S only, any point including and between point R and S. Yes, you can move this line, right? Move this line to R and S because these are parallel lines. Therefore, optimum solution will be there in between R and S, any line between, any point in between R and S. Therefore, your correct answer, give me a second, correct answer should be D. The correct answer is D. Any point in between R and S, because when you move to the right side to the farthest point, okay, from the distance from the center will be the correct answer. In graphical approach, what we will do by using corner points, we will identify the farthest point from the center, then it will give the highest contribution or highest or optimal solution in the product mix, right? That is question number 5. Okay, we will move to question number 6. Question number 6, read this one. Okay, now a furniture business is planning to discontinue its cabinet section due to its net loss situation. You can see cabinet section, it says 30,000 loss, right? Okay. The resources saved from the discontinuation will be reassigned to table section. If you discontinue cabinet section, you will be reassigned it to the table section, right? Table section, which will double its current monthly production as a result. The current monthly performance details are as follows. Okay. Now, if you look at the current situation, currently you are earning 500 plus 600, you are earning 1.1 million as a contribution. 1.1 million as a contribution currently you are earning, that is the current one, right. Now, if you discontinue cabinet section and transfer it to table section can double the production. They can double the production, right. Then what will happen? You will discontinue. Anyway, whether you increase or decrease the production, you have to incur the fixed cost. No, it is unavoidable. You have to see what is the marginal impact, contribution change. When you discontinue, right, then this one can double the production. Then the new contribution will be in table section 600,000 into 2, it will be 1,200,000. What has happened? Due to discontinuation of cabinet section, now the contribution has doubled in table section. Earlier both, if they both being operated, the contribution for 1.1 million. Now it is 1.2 million. What has happened? The contribution has gone up by 100,000. Okay, your contribution has gone up by 100,000. That is very easy. You will discontinue cabinet section. The lost is 500,000 contribution. You will lost, right? That while you are losing 500,000, the table section can increase the production and double the production. Then they can earn contribution to 200%, 100% more than earlier they have earned. Therefore, simply it is 100,000 you will earn additional contribution. That is the answer. Therefore, if you discontinue, you will get additional 100,000 as a contribution. That is the answer. Answer A is the correct one. Answer A is the correct one. 100,000 is the correct answer. Sometimes you can in detail you can look at about. Now you can avoid this one and you will lose contribution of 500,000. This is a loss, this is a net one. And likewise you can work out ultimately you have this allocated fixed cost you can avoid. This is a long way I am telling. Shortest way, this is the way. Longest way, if you can look at, if you discontinue, you will lose 500,000 contribution and you can save 250,000 direct fixed cost, right. Net impact is 250. Here what will happen, 180,000 will remain same and this will be double to 1.2 million. If you consider these changes, your net profit, currently you are earning 250 net direct profit. If you exclude this allocated fixed cost both scenario, then 100,000 net gain will be there, right. This is the easiest way to do it. Now 100,000 is the gain. Okay, that is question number 6. Now question number 7. In question number 7. In this question number 7, they are referring project appraisal, right. 2 marks for project appraisal question. A company is considering few investment options that would expand its operation into particular foreign country. You are going to expand into a foreign country. However, only one investment option could be accepted. You can accept only one investment. that mutually exclusive. The evaluation of non-financial factors revealed that there is a political instability and an unfavorable economic situation in the foreign country. Now that particular country is unstable and political instability there, and the economic condition getting worse, and it is bad situation. All the investment under consideration could generate positive NPVs, net present value. All the project will generate positive NPVs, right. Which of the following correctly explains the investment technique to be used for selection of the investment option? There are different techniques: accounting rate of return, payback period, net present value, internal rate of return, profitability index, annualized NPV. Those are techniques available. Out of that, which one is suitable for this kind of situation? Okay, we will read one by one. Now remember, qualitative factor, all the projects generate positive NPV, that all projects are viable. But look at about the country situation, politically unstable like us, economic situation is not good like us. Then what you have to do? When you are selecting a project, once you make an investment, you will see the recoverability, you will see the liquidity, you will look at the lowest risk option. That means out of NPV, IRR, payback period, accounting rate of return, which one you will select? You will select the method or methodology or technique which will recommend to recover your initial investment immediately, recoverability of your initial investment immediately. Then you know the answer. Okay, we will see. The investment option with the highest NPV should be favored as it helps to maximizing shareholders' wealth. That is accurate, but in the qualitative factors, you can't wait so long period of time. That's one issue. Okay. The investment option with the shortest payback period should be favored as it ensures fast recovery of the initial cash outlay. That is the answer. Because economic crisis, political instability, at any given time you don't know what will happen in long term. Therefore, in short term you have to see which is the project you can recover your initial investment fastly, immediately. That is the correct answer. No need to look at others one or look at other one. The investment option with the highest internal rate of return, IRR, is no more, because you have to recover your initial investment quickly. The investment option with the highest accounting rate of return, it is misleading. The only option you have to look at about the payback period. The correct answer is B. B is the correct answer. You have to select shortest payback period. Shortest payback period. That is the correct answer. That is question number 7. Answer is B. Right. That is from project appraisal. Okay, next one is a pricing question. Question number 8. Look at the following information relates to a particular product of a manufacturing company, right? The total cost function given 500,000 plus 400 Q. Demand function P is given 850 into 0.1 Q, right? Where Q is the quantity produced or sold, right? The optimal price and respective sales quantity that would maximize the profit. Profit will be maximized in the pricing equation. Generally, you know that in the economics also you have already learned. Profit will be maximized when MC equal to MR. When MC equal to MR, profit will be maximized. In order to calculate MC, this is total cost function, you have to differentiate this one. If you differentiate total cost function, differentiate, then you can get the MC. MC should be 400. MC, marginal cost, 400 Q. Each unit you produce, 400 will be added as a cost. Therefore, TC, if you differentiate, MC will be 400. MR, this is the price equation, demand function. Then you have to convert this demand function into total revenue function, TR. TR, this is P into Q, P into Q. Now, P available minus 0.1 Q multiplied by Q. Q only multiply current. Then you will receive the TR function. TR equal 800 850 Q minus 0.1 Q into Q, 0.1 Q square. Now, this TR function you have to differentiate. If you differentiate, then you can get the MR, then TR hash, right? TR differentiation. Q1, power 1 is there, 1 into 850, MR equal 850 minus 0.1 into 2, 0.2, Q2 minus 1, that is Q1, that is 0.2 Q. Now, you have the MR function and MC function is there. Now, MC equal MR, the profit will be maximized. MC equal 400, MR equal 850 minus 0.2 Q, right. If you take this one, 0.2 Q equal 450, Q equal 2250. Optimum quantity 2250. Now, only answer available is answer B. But how to find out? If in the examination, if the sale quantity given 2250, there are 2-3 answers given. Now, then you have to find the price. Price equation is there, 850 minus 0.1 Q. Therefore, P equal 850 minus 0.1 Q is 2250. Then it should be 625. 625, right. Therefore, your optimum price is 625, optimum quantity 2250. Clear? Therefore, the answer is B for question number 8. Answer to be taken as B. Right. Now, we will move to question number 9. Question number 9. Right. Read this one. An automobile company recently developed a new car model and the company decided to follow market skimming pricing strategy. Market skimming pricing, there are two strategies: market skimming pricing, market penetration pricing. Market skimming pricing, you are targeting on the customers who are willing to pay a premium, and product should be offered at a unique product should be offered, and you are charging a higher price, premium price, right? For distinction, features will be there. You can differentiate the product. Customers are willing to pay a premium for the different or differentiated quality or differentiated features, right. Now, you are going to use market skimming pricing, and remember, market skimming pricing is suitable when the customer is not price sensitive. That means price sensitivity is inelastic, less sensitivity. Customer will not look at about the price, right. Now, consider the following statement. There are 3 statements given. Which of the above are possible reason for the selection of the market skimming pricing strategy? Why they will select market skimming pricing strategy? We'll read one. The car model is new type of product that enters the market for the first time and hence expect a monopoly. If it is a new feature, no one have this kind of product, then you can, if you expect a monopoly, definitely you will can charge a premium. You can charge the market skimming pricing, right. Assume Porsche is going to launch a new product, new motor vehicle, then definitely they will use the market skimming, they will charge a premium price, right. This is a unique feature. When BMW, Mercedes, when they are launching these electric cars, then they will charge a premium, they have charged a premium. Why? It is a unique product they are offering, right. Therefore, that is correct. First statement is correct. First statement is correct. The image and features of the car model help to build a high quality image that enables a high price to be charged, right. In a BMW and Maruti Alto, why we are paying higher price to BMW and less price? Because both vehicles we are using for transportation or traveling purpose. Why? Why we are charging higher price? The reason is this one. The image and features of the car model help to build a high quality image. Yes, definitely if you can boost your current status, then definitely customer will pay a premium. That is accurate. It is expected that the demand is highly elastic. If the demand is highly elastic, if you charge a higher price, customer will reduce the purchase quantity. Therefore, if it is highly elastic for the new car model and buyers would be price sensitive, if the buyers are price sensitive, market skimming is not a good pricing model strategy. Therefore, answer 1 and 2 correct. Answer B is the correct one. Answer B is the correct one. That is the answer for question number 9. The last question in the MCQ section, question number 10. Question number 10. Look at this one. A material supply of a company, manufacturing company, has offered quantity discount for a particular raw material. Given below are 3 optional purchase quantity levels available for the company. There are 3 options they have been offered. Okay. Which of the above could be appropriate optimal order quantity for this particular raw material? Optimum order quantity for this particular raw material. Okay. Economic order quantity. Definitely, if it is economic order quantity is same as you can entitle for bulk discount, then you will order economic order quantity, because you will get a bulk discount and you can minimize your ordering cost and you can minimize your holding cost. This one is correct. First statement is correct. Economic order quantity. One of the minimum order quantities above EOQ that qualify for an additional discount. That means if you entitled for bulk discount, you have to order some unit above the EOQ level, right. Then what will happen? Your ordering cost will fall. Holding cost will rise, but the scenario when you are calculating holding cost, what you will calculate average quantity you will take. EO quantity per order divided by 2, the effect will be less, right. Effect will be less, but effect on reducing order cost of ordering, you can save some sort of number of orders. Therefore, answer 2 also seems accurate. It can be one of the minimum order quantities below EOQ that qualify for an additional discount. If it is below EOQ, why you can order EOQ itself? No. because EOQ anyway it will lower your cost. If EOQ quantity you have ordered, it will reduce your holding and ordering cost. Then why you need to order quantity below EOQ? No need. That will increase your cost. Therefore, this is not correct. It should not fall below EOQ. It should be EOQ greater than, even greater the EOQ unit that possible. Therefore, answer should be B 1 and 2, sorry, either 1 and 2 only. Either both option, we can't say both option, either 1 and 2 we can assume in between you will get the optimal order quantity. Answer should be C, either 1 or 2 only, not 3. Right, that is the end of first section MCQ. All 10 questions you will receive 10 marks, right.